Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So kind of weird. I thought we were gonna have that continuation today, especially right here, right? Where we built that liquidity, right? And I thought we were really gonna get that move today up, right? But I guess not. But that's okay. Because there was a little trade to take up from here, right, to here, right? So I did take that trade, right? But we like that continuation, which is totally fine. Um, and at the end of the day, we did form this huge bear flag, but we just ran out of continuation. And I'll show you that intraday as well, right? So precisely, see how we failed to break out from here, right? Failed to break out. And then left shoulder, head, right shoulder, right, and then end of the day we did have that strong red selling at the end of the day, but we just ran out of time, I'm guessing. So I'm gonna show you the intraday as well. Let's clean this up. So this is basically at this area. You're basically seeing the blue and the purple, right? Same thing that you're seeing at right here, the blue, right? So we have the left shoulder liquidity right here, head right here, right shoulder right here, right? Off of purple, pretty good, right here. But I just wanted to wait for the cup to close, right? And then the handle here, right? Which is essentially a breakout, better breakout in my opinion. Because it just, we're just off the 5 day and we bounce off the 5 day, right? With that head and shoulder, right? So that was the trade I did take, although like you can see we didn't have that continuation. It was half a point, right? That was a pretty good, decent trade, right? With good structure off of the 5 day, right? We could have even taken a starter position right here, right? But I just didn't want to. But anyways, I wanted to get a bounce off the 5 day to take any position. But yeah, so that's a pretty safe trade. But also then we have the orange, right? The basically the resistance algo as well as the yellow, right? So these are the two important algos, right, for today. Because you see we have the left shoulder head, right, and then form this beautiful right shoulder right here, right, off of orange, then right shoulder off of yellow as well, as long as teal, right, and then that breakthrough, right. This is basically a bit of tapering, right, tapered all the way down, right. Not the best ideal, right, but it is still structure that was present, right. So you had two chances of entry, one off of orange and one off of yellow, right. The break of teal as well, right. So that's pretty good. And see how we retested that level, but we basically rejected, right. Then same structure right here, although I wouldn't really enter this. It's just too tight of a spot for me personally. But yeah, so then you notice the tapering left shoulder head, right. Left shoulder head, right shoulder, but we just didn't have that continuation, right, because of the orange right here, right. And you can see the same thing right here on the 30 minute. So in the 30 minute you can see how we were in this yellow, but then we broke below and then started rejecting the yellow, right. We didn't bounce above yellow, we started rejecting yellow, right. So yellow is the orange right here, right. You can see there was a good short position right here actually, and couldn't take it this all the way down last trade of the day, right. So pretty good trades. You could have caught all of it, in my opinion. And you could have played it safe today as well, right. Just have to be patient. You just have to wait for structure, and you have to wait for the market to reveal itself, right. Pretty much it. But also you could have entered at the break right here. But structures like this at the end of the day, right? It's really close to the closing bell, so I wouldn't really suggest taking a trade like that. But if you did get that entry right here, this is a pretty good entry. I don't know, I don't change in here, nothing. Right, pretty good trade. And you could have even taken a position up top because you understood the context of the rejection right here, right? When you saw those, that long wick, right? You could have taken a position. You saw the rejection wicks right here off of a double top, right? So it's all market context. I hope you guys notice that, pay attention to that. But yeah, so pretty much it. But where do we go from here? Like I said, pretty simple. We actually, if we are headed down, right, and if we are using this blue as support, we might actually chop a little, and then drop, right, and then close this inverse cup right here, handle off of orange, right, and then continue pushing down right here, and then close this inverse cup right here, and then retest blue, and then just keep heading down, right. So the 5-day should move down as well, rejecting 5-day possibly here as well. But yeah, so pretty simple way down. But tomorrow, if we do find the blue as some sort of support, we would chop, and then possibly on Friday we'd get that move down, right? So that pretty much is. So Friday we can set ourselves up pretty big move, right? So watch out for what happens tomorrow, and then Friday. And if you do see the chop tomorrow, just call it a day, right? And then just come back on Friday stronger, right? But if you are headed up, right? So I still expect some type of chop unless we do open up right here tomorrow. But if we are headed up, we are expecting a chop, right? Build that liquidity for us to go up, right? Right? So either way, tomorrow, if you don't open higher or lower, and if we just open at this area, I do expect some type of chop. So be careful trading tomorrow. Might want to call it an early day or see what happens in PM, right? So yeah, pretty simple, pretty easy. What can I if you guys have any questions, let me know, but that's about it. Yeah.